sort through, and we got some difference in type and kind. I'm going to start with the pig here coming through the middle of the ring. Gosh, I really like the style of this pig, and yet when you get on top of this pig, he's got tremendous amount of thickness and squareness down his top. He really comes back into that rump, into that tail head, real square. Just a lot of thickness and muscle about this pig. Really clean through that front. Maybe just a little bit more extended type of hog than the young man's hog in second. The young man's hog in second, we surely got to appreciate that ruggedness of bone and that depth of body, and yet he gives up maybe a little bit in length of side, and maybe this doesn't have quite that overall extension up through that front. But here's a really, really heavy muscled kind of a hog to fit into second, and we surely got to appreciate that the young man's driving. Next pig coming out, a really heavy muscled pig. To me, it just doesn't have quite the flair that maybe we have in its muscle shape as we have in the first two, but still a lot of thickness, a lot of depth of body about this pig. And here's a pig that can really move around the ring real free and easy, maybe as well as any of the top three in the drive. Then the next pig coming out, here's a pig you still kind of like this pig. He's really, really big frame kind of pig, really long bodied. I guess to me we just need a little bit more depth of body, a little bit more product on this pig. When you get right on top of this pig, he doesn't track quite as wide when he goes away from you as some of the other pigs in the class. Then we'll follow in next. Just let that white pig out, don't worry about it. Next pig coming is the red pig, and here's a big long-bodied pig, but a pig, to me, gets a little tight there in his hip area. It doesn't track quite as free and easy as some of the other pigs in the class. Then the next pig coming, the blue-butt bear, he's just a little bit rounder in his muscle pattern. He's a little rounder in his shoulder, he's a little rounder in his hip, but here's still a pretty good design kind of a pig that's still going to yield a pretty good kind of a carcass. Then we end up with the white pig coming out down there, a pig that gets a little bit too narrow. He gets a little narrow in his front, it gets a little narrow and plainer as you get directly behind him. And then we end up with the white pig here, the really big long-bodied pig, but we need to put a little bit more muscle and thickness in this pig.